The most famous battle for the Western civilization. The Battle of Thermopylae is famous because of the movie 300. It was an epic face-off between a small Greek army and a huge Persian force. Vastly outnumbered, the Greeks lost, but this defeat still proved to be a victory in the long run. The Greeks say it was a battle for the Western civilization itself. This is what happened. The First Greco-Persian War ended in Greek victory in 490 BC. 10 years later, the new Persian king, Xerxes I, decided to avenge his father. The Persians also had other reasons for conquering Greece. The Greeks had supported the Ionian revolt in the Persian Empire, so Xerxes assembled a massive army. Some historians put the number of Persian troops in the millions. In fact, it was probably closer to 300,000. The Persians spent 4 years preparing for the invasion. Supply caches were stored along the route in advance. A huge canal was dug through the isthmus of Mount Athos for Persian ships. A bridge made of boats was constructed across the Hellespont. This connected Asia to Europe. Xerxes' army began marching toward Greece as his navy set sail. Of course, the Greeks had been expecting it. The Greek city-states brokered an alliance to defeat the invasion. They didn't have as many men, but they had a territorial advantage. To get into Greece, Xerxes would have to pass through Thermopylae. That was a narrow pass only several hundred feet across, and that's where the Greeks mounted their defense. There were around 7,000 Greek men led by King Leonidas of Sparta. Xerxes sent an envoy demanding the Greeks lay down their weapons. "Come and take them," came the reply. The Persians attacked. The Greeks arranged themselves in a phalanx, a classic tortoise formation. They huddled under shields, pointing their spears outward. This tactic proved very effective in the narrow path. They managed to repel and defeat the Immortals, the elite soldiers of the Persian Empire. But on the second night of the battle, the Greeks were betrayed. A local shepherd showed the Persians a mountain pass to outflank the Greeks. Persian soldiers marched through the night to attack from the rear. Leonidas was aware of the path and had even stationed some soldiers there, but they were taken by surprise and put up little resistance. Leonidas realized his men would be slaughtered, so he sent most of his force away, keeping the fabled 300 Spartans. They were in fact assisted by Thessalian and Theban soldiers. Still, there were only about 1,500 Greeks. The Persians closed in from both ends of the pass in a pincer maneuver. Leonidas was killed, along with most of his men. The remaining Thebans surrendered to the Persians. Xerxes' army marched on to sack the city of Athens. However, the Greeks did ultimately win the Second Greco-Persian War. Xerxes suffered a naval defeat at the Battle of Salamis. He then retreated to Asia, losing many men to disease and starvation along the way. The Battle of Thermopylae boosted the Greek morale. It helped them fight as free men against a foreign invasion. The foundations of Western civilization were laid in ancient Greece. Had the Persians won, we'd have no Olympics, philosophy, drama, or logic. History would have been completely different.